Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today is a great day to take a look at Solana as it has recently kind of recovered from that $142 price point that it went down to September 14th at 5:30 p.m., continuing to show that it is still not done yet. We have a lot of possibilities for big pushes before the end of the year in the end of the bull market bar 2 still for Solana. We had a massive increase obviously in the last month of a 267% increase, the last week being a small downcrease, or I guess decrease, of about 6.4%. We actually moved all the way up to $216 and came from $216 now all the way down to $162. So you're finding a decent price point on Solana right now. I do think realistically it's still not a great time to buy in. I think this coin has a lot left in it. But I do think we are going to have more volatility before we continue on our path up, depending obviously on how well this crypto space continues to climb by itself. We see Bitcoin right now above 48K, pushing hopefully to that 49K within a matter of time. But a lot of coins doing very, very well right now. Cardano up 6%, Chainlink up 6%, and most coins right now around that 4 to 6% increase. Solana, like I said, in the last 24 hours, only seeing about a 2.49% increase, but still on the way up. I think right now with the market cap being where it is at $46.7 billion, it's still a great investment. I think, we are going to continue to see this coin do very, very well. This ecosystem is continuing to grow. We see the volume as well at really just this last 24-hour period being $6 billion. And the trading activity on Coinbase is still 59% buy and 41% sell. So a lot of people still investing as we speak into Solana. And we can see also, by the way, if you guys don't know what Solana is, it is a decentralized computing platform that uses SOL to pay for transactions. Solana aims to improve blockchain scalability by using combination of proof of stake consensus and so-called proof of history. As a result, Solana claims to be able to support 50,000 transactions per second without sacrificing decentralization. I do want to jump into a little bit of news regarding Solana before we talk about those price predictions by the end of the year, by the end of the bull market bar 2. So let's jump straight into it. The first thing I want to say, guys, if you haven't already seen this tweet, this is just a great opportunity for you guys. So if Link actually hits $40 before October 1st, I will give someone who retweets 40 Chainlink. So follow me on Twitter and you'll have that opportunity. Obviously, you have to retweet this tweet as well. So Crypto Profit YT, if you guys want to check this out. I do expect, Chainlink to actually come very, very close to that $40 by the end of October, or sorry, the start of October. So we'll see where it's at, and obviously, hopefully, we get a winner by then. I do want to jump into Jet Protocol next because this is a very, very big opportunity for Solana. So welcome to Jet Protocol, the flyest borrowing and lending DeFi experience in the skies today. Jet Protocol is officially launched on the Solana DevNet at devnet.jetprotocol.io. Why are we making so there's sort of why are we making a big deal of DevNet release? Well, there's a few reasons. They go into detail on some of the cool things that really Jet Protocol is doing and some of the cool things that they're testing right now. I'm not going to jump into too much details, but like I said, Jet Protocol jumping into the Solana DevNet is definitely a very, very big step for them. I do want to jump though into another great thread here. So Solana Gaming Mega Thread. The quality of games coming to Solana is mind-blowing. There is a clear 4 to 5 heavyweights that everybody knows, then a mix of new players doing some NFT drops, trying to establish a loyal community. Excited for all of them. So I'm not going to go through all of these projects, but like I said, a ton of great gaming projects coming to Solana, continuing to bring utility use cases and obviously, users to this Solana ecosystem. I do want to jump into, this is, in my opinion, a great time to jump into a game that really has just recently started to impact a lot of people. A lot of people actually jumping on board with Gold Inc. So this is actually a very, very good, a cool game in my opinion by SapphireDC.com or Sapphire Studios. So if you jump down, it can actually talk about Gold Inc. promo and the mine real gold and build a real business in the world's most expansive mobile MMO. I'm not going to show you guys the entire video, but you can actually see, grow your real world net worth while building a realistic mining empire. So it's a game that, it has that kind of play to earn aspect. And we've seen play to earn games do very, very well in the past, whether it's Axie Infinity or the game I've been talking about recently, Monster Infinite. You can see here, like I said, Gold Inc. is definitely, continuing to grab more players as you see over 10,000 players already. And, the open world is there for you guys to take advantage of. I do want to say, guys, if you want to check out SapphireDC.com or even just check out the game itself, Gold Inc., I will have the links down in the description below. Like I said, you can get it on Google Play and the App Store. So I do want to jump back to Solana, though. Like I said, the Solana gaming is huge in, the Solana ecosystem right now. But as we jump onto the next one, we see the Solana mainnet beta is experiencing intermittent instability. This began approximately 45 minutes ago, and engineers are investigating the issue. So I do want to say, guys, that it is unbelievable that Solana had as many issues as it did, but there is going to be problems anytime you upgrade, or anytime in general when you have such a mass amount of people getting involved with a ecosystem altogether. You're going to have some problems that occur, and Solana obviously had some in the past couple of days, which definitely didn't help its price. We saw, like I said, a little bit of a decrease in this last week, but Solana mainnet beta encountered a large increase in transaction load, which peaked at 400,000 TPS. These transactions flooded the transaction processing queue, and lack of prioritization of network critical messaging caused the network to start forking. So obviously not a good thing for the Solana network, and a lot of people upset about this in general. I want to jump into the ignition because this is something we've talked about in previous videos, but it's still worth checking into again. So if you guys didn't know, Ignition, the global Solana hackathon, $5 million in prizes funding across 4 tracks: DeFi, Web3, gaming, and art and collectibles. Tracks presented by Microsoft, Jump Trading, StanChart, Port Platform, and Metaplex. Just absolutely huge potential behind this Ignition, hackathon. We've seen huge projects come into Solana in previous hackathons, and I'm sure we'll continue to see just absolutely amazing projects, bring utility and use to the Solana ecosystem as it continues, like I said, to provide such big prize pools for those devs. I do want to jump into another one. So here we see the Solana validator community successfully completed a restart of the mainnet beta after an upgrade to 1.6.25. DApps, block explorers, and supporting systems will recover over the next several hours, at which point functionality should be restored fully. So that's definitely good to see Solana, like I said, back in with full functionality as of today at 2:01 a.m. I do want to jump, though, into Solana, talk about those price predictions by the end of the year, by the end of the bull market. So right now at $162, we're seeing about a 1.7% increase in the last 24 hours. I think we're going to continue to see Solana do very well. Like I said, a ton of volatility going to continue to remain around this crypto space on the upward swing, but Solana, for the most part, I do see by the end of the year pushing closer to about a $250 price point at the very, very least. $250 to $300 being that price target price range that I am very comfortable with. Always trying to give you guys the most realistic, reasonable, and conservative price predictions on the channel. Going into the end of the bull market part 2, I think realistically Solana is going to continue to increase at a significant rate. At that point, we are going to see Solana hopefully pushing close to $400 to $500 at the very least. We have to remember that the market cap is at $46.7 billion, so it is going to take a little bit more money to actually continue on this push up now that we have stacked, such a very high profit in such a little amount of time. Coming from just March 25th, we were at $13, and we climbed all the way up to $214.96. So it is going to take more money now that we have climbed that high. Obviously, market cap rising so steadily strong and high at the same time. So we'll continue to keep you guys up to date with Solana as well as so many other altcoins across the space, whether it's Cardano, Chainlink, Polkadot. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have not already, also check out that Chainlink, like I said, giveaway. $40 by October 1st, and 40 Chainlink can be yours. So definitely, like I said, follow me on Crypto Profit YT on Twitter to take advantage of that. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next one.